Okay. Yeah. Take somebody's tank. What the fuck are you doing? Are you still doing supply runs all this time? I thought you were on setup already. He says I was bone dry and they are giving me fucking nothing for all my hard work. Yeah. You know, that's another reason why I stopped doing it. Is just shut all that shit down. What should have been 2, 3 runs turned out to be 4 and 6 runs. You know what I mean? Because they kept just giving you a bunch of little fucking itty bitty fucking. I mean, fuck, I could have went out and fucking got a bucket and got fucking that much supplies. Instead, I'm bringing back a big ass fucking van, and they're giving me shit for fucking resources. It just there's something wrong with that. Well, it's like 9 grand to leave that thing open if you're not doing, you know what I mean? If it's just sitting there, that's a waste of money. But I mean, if you're selling the stock out of it, okay, well that's not so bad because it's $1 million every time you fill that up and sell it off. You know what I mean? But if it's just sitting there and you're not doing nothing with it, you're losing. What you're probably paying what 300, 400 for your mechanic right now. So you're out 1100 or yeah 1100 every fucking time the bill comes up, plus the 300 for your fucking CEO fucking secretary that does nothing anymore but sits there. And then you got the utilities for all your properties. Wow, those are surprisingly clean. No, I was out. What was it? 9:15. Yeah, I was out almost fucking like 20 grand every hour or so, give or take a little bit. Yeah, 14. It was like 1800 or something. Yeah, yeah, about 2000 every hour or something like some fucking crazy number. Or it was like 5 grand. I was out almost every. No, that ain't right either. God damn it. Alright, 9 for that, 500 for that, 3 for that. Yeah, almost 20 grand. And that was before the hangar and the facility. 9, 12, 17. Yeah. Is he playing Need for Speed or something? Is Cry playing Need for Speed? Okay, yeah, the brakes are the best way to go. Don't use that handbrake. Yeah, the brakes itself will automatically set you into a drift. If he's playing the new Need for Speed anyways, the Payback or whatever the fuck it's called. It's fun. I like it. It's got good graphics. The cars are awesome. It's been a little while since I've been on it though. Alright, bye Caleb. He must be eating a fucking 4-course meal or something. Has he been playing that game for very long, or has he just started it? Yeah, that, of course. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got that game just to play fucking by myself. I don't even care about online. Yeah, I play enough PvP fucking shit. I don't even, there's just some games that I just want to play, you know, by myself and not have to fucking stress on, you know, anything. Just straight relax and I can have fun on GTA being one of them, you know. I'm kind of glad that you can just grab your own fucking server and have just your friends, you know what I mean? And do shenanigans. Like jumping out of your moving vehicle at your friend on a dirt bike to see if you can clothesline him off of it. That shit was so fucking funny. And watching your character ragdoll through the air. It all started out with just jumping out of a moving vehicle and trying to catch trees or telephone poles. And I watch your character wrap around it like a horseshoe, get up, just like look around and wipe her shoulders off. Nowadays, I go for easy money or a heist. I don't I don't care about doing any of that other shit anymore. I mean, all the other businesses, they're good, you know what I mean? They're a good way to make money if you want to invest the time into it, you know, and I've made a fortune off of them throughout the years, you know, that they've been out. And then, you know, people stopped playing, going over to other games, and started doing all that shit by myself. And then I found that it would take me all night to run supplies just to the three of my biker club businesses. And I'd be like, dude, man, I'm all stressed out. I'm not having any fun, you know, and it's like, fuck, man, that's it. So I would fill them up with supplies and just forget about them. When I get hard up for money or just need a little extra cash, I'd jump on a public server and sell off whatever was in them. And finally, I just got tired of doing that too. It's like, alright, I'm hemorrhaging money on these things, and half the time they're just sitting there with stock in it, and I just don't care anymore. You know, I mean, well, for the most part, you know, I mean, you you can do it all by yourself, you know, no big deal, you know. Then you get a bunch of dickheads on the server with you, and then now you're kind of like, damn it, I should have waited. I've had people, I've hired them, and then go to sell product, and they would fucking come out and blow up your shit instead of picking it up and delivering it for you. Yeah, and then I also had them fucking pick up my resupplies and run to the far side of the map with it. And then when you get close to them, they would do the little jazz hands emotes, hands up the air, waving, ha ha ha, you know what I mean? And of course, them not knowing that I'd turn friendly fire off, shoot their fucking ass, and then take my product and deliver it, and then turn friendly fire back on, and then mark that some bitch for death and put a bounty on his head. You know, and it was just, I just got tired of all the bullshit. You know, I've said it to all these guys, DTA on GTA. Don't trust anybody. I've seen it all, and I've done it all. And then you got these guys who do nothing but try to find the holes in the walls and under the mats, and now they got this new car. It's a bite off of the DeLorean from Back to the Future. It flies around in the air and shit, which is kind of cool, you know what I mean, and everything. But apparently, there's a hole in the sky to where the motherfuckers can climb up in there with that damn thing and just fly around shooting people, and you can't shoot him. There's nothing you can do about it, you know? It's like, fuck, really? Things people should go out of their way to find. And, you know, while Rockstar is somewhat decent at patching most of these and everything, there's still some you can find. Like, I know they patched a couple of them in center of town, and a few of them that where you parked your car in the carport in certain buildings. You used to be able to climb up in them and then jump off the edge and then fall right into what is the FIB building here. And then so you could be in there and shooting people and shit as they go by. I think they patched that one and then a couple of the other ones. But a buddy of mine found one that's literally attached to one of my CO building that I have, and you can climb in there, and there's an underground parking garage that you can literally just shoot people through the floor of it as they go by, or you can jump in the cars and drive around down in there and shit. But And nobody can shoot you in these things, and it's kind of gay. You know, I've had people fucking fight me while I'm trying to get my supplies so I can restock some of my biker club shit. And as soon as I got my supplies, I failed because I ran out of time. The little asshole would run to one of those little glitches in the wall and run in to hide in it. And, you know, I'm not one to go into them, you know what I mean? Because I've had buddies of mine fucking shit fucking erased over the years because of doing stupid shit like that, or because a modder gave them money on the game. But my buddy, who's had his account wiped before, has no problem with it. So he would run up in there and shoot that motherfucker, which is kind of funny. You know, and you know, it's easy enough to make money on this game. I've proved it time over time to everybody, and I just don't see where the need to do glitches and hacks are. I mean, that fucking just ruins the fucking game. Oh, you actually had help on that one? It's probably because they were stuck there too. We couldn't get past it. Hmm. Makes no sense. See, that's, you know, not to get off subject, but that's one reason why I stopped playing For Honor Online. You'd go into fucking full out war, and motherfuckers would stay in the spawn area. Hell yeah, I'd take that deal any time of the week. I don't give a fuck if it's on the floor or hanging from the ceiling. Hell yeah. I'll go from a 40-inch.
You through to your garage?
Yeah.
Need me to bring you a ride?
I'd be all over it. Shit. Give me a bigger TV.
It's on the way.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I play on a 40-inch TV and I sit like 4 feet from it. Yeah. Aw, look, the fire truck people are putting out my burning car. So nice of them. Yeah, yeah. God knows I've had enough fucking bills as it is. Oh, damn it.
Good luck to you.
Oh, shit. Hmm. The fuck did they put that? Okay. Wow. Oh no. Is it right here? Yeah, yep. This will work. Easy money, easy money. Big dummies. Oh, okay. Go over and pop his bubble and he'll give you a health. Interesting. Hmm. Yeah. Those used to be the good old days. Alright. I get to have a smoke and drink some coffee for the next 3.5 minutes. Long must be concentrating awfully hard over there. He ain't saying nothing lately. Mm-mm. Mm. Now, what most people do is when they sell them off big for the most money, they'll go to like an enclosed parking lot. But since your warehouse is already out one, because a lot of times when you do that, they'll send random vehicles after you, and after you, I think it's like 4 to 6 cars, and once you kill them all, you won't have no more. But then you take a chance of somebody else coming over and blowing up your shit. Uh-oh, somebody's falling out already? Oh, no, that's CP time. Yeah, gotta have that internet nowadays. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, they probably, Jack went out on them, they just said, fuck it, and wired it straight in. It's a wonder that it didn't just make everything all fucked up. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Did you ever notice that the drug trail is the only place the metric system really took off? That's capitalism. Totally acceptable for a bunch of domestic un-American.
Come mierda.
Whatever.
Nine chances out of 10, yeah. You know, I mean, sometimes, you know, I have sold them out at the full price and had no problems getting them there. You know what I mean? And then most of the time, though, when you sell them at the full price, you end up having cars come after you, which for the most part, you can either outrun them, you know, and take a small hit to the pocket, or find an enclosed parking lot, such as the one you're already in, and just kill them all, and then deliver it. It's like 46 vehicles that comes after you, if I remember right. It's been so damn long. You know what I mean? And that's what we used to do. Is we'd jump in them, drive down the road a little ways to a certain parking lot, and then jump out of them and shoot the cars as they came in real quick, and then just deliver them. Hmm. Oh wow. Yeah.
That was a great swingo party last night. ¿Qué pasa?
Hey, what's up?
Me and Matt had a blast. I don't know, I blacked out.
Yeah, they're usually well, I mean you're down there at the airport, but they're usually like up in the hills or out in the hills by the coastline, you know what I mean? They're usually not the easiest locations to get in and out of because it's just simply the traffic. Yeah. Yeah, the next time before you sell one, the best thing I can recommend is find yourself a nice little closed-in area close by, you know what I mean? And then just hold up there and shoot the cars that come in. They will stop coming, and there will be plenty of time for you to make your deliveries. You know, seriously. Yeah, okay, cause you didn't kill any of them, you know what I mean? And if you kill them, then they stop coming. What'd you do, stop and shoot them? Yeah. I mean, unless they've changed it a little bit, there should be a set amount that comes, you know, and just like everything else, 4 and 6 is usually the magic number for those incoming vehicles. Now, I mean, there are a few missions out there where you actually will get up to 10 incoming enemy vehicles. You know, but that just sounds like too much for that, you know what I mean? Yeah, so you're down to 200,000 if you were lucky. Is that should have been 220, 250, wasn't it? Or was it just 225 for the sale? Well, it also depends on the vehicle. Oh, wow. Did you not fully modify it? What car did you sell? It must have been a low-end car if it was only for 70 grand. Yeah, lower price should be like little to no resistance. I'm just kind of surprised at 70, only getting 70 grand that they would send anything after you in the first place. Well, you still got the 40,000, but probably because of what you had to put into it, it was a loss. That's the only thing I can gather. Yeah. Yeah, understandable. Okay, that's a high end. That's a super. You should get a good chunk of money for it, even if you just sell it outright. Yeah, there's a small cooldown time. I don't remember what it is. I think it was something like between 20 minutes and a half hour or something. Back in uh, okay, 12 minutes. Okay, sounds about right. About time that you got to your facility, unfortunately, or did a setup. If you had already had it gone, you know what I mean. And then go back and sell one in between. Fly out to your facility. I mean, it is just fucking 12 minutes. You could just sit there and wait if you wanted. You know what I mean? This time of night, if you ain't got somebody in already on your server, you're probably good for quite a few more hours. hmm They are, in one way or another. It is. You know what I mean? You're either running supplies or you know and shit like that. It's basically the same fucking shit, just different name on it and slightly different. Yeah, you know, and you know, yeah, and yeah. See, when this comes out in stages, you know what I mean. It was a lot better, but when you're jumping in all this at one time, you know, I mean, it's all basically the same thing, just slightly different difficulties on some of it. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what burnt me out on it because you're okay. You're either running for crates, or you're running for cars, or you're running for supplies. You know what I mean? And then You got to turn around and try to sell it, and it's you know it, it's kind of why I kind of like it when I can get on and I can do either a biker club or even my CEO stuff. And we've even mixed it up and just went back to the old school contact missions just to keep it going. And I played this straight, for years already, every day, all day, every day, all day, and now it's okay. I'm here because I enjoy playing it, and that's the thing. That's all I want to do. I just want to enjoy playing the game. I don't want to have to stress on anything else. Whatever. And the social aspect of it is kind of nice.
Annie, leave it alone. I want
Get
so bad.
some of those little Velcro balls. Yeah, just get a little Velcro ball and just stick it to her. That'll keep her busy for quite a few minutes. Either that or it'll become a really bad idea. You'll have to cut the tip thing out. Get a laser light. But of course, that requires you to participate, though.
I've got one of cat
Okay.
ones.
Uh huh.
I got one
Yeah. Turn that thing on, dangle it from a piece of string. And you let sit there swinging back and forth. That may or may not work very well. Mm-hmm.
yeah. There's level 9 on the fighter right now. So I changed it up.
So very nice of you. Well, maybe they'll remember that next time. Just maybe. Yeah. Most people are out. Oh, I got what I want. See you later. Let me see if I can get this thing to spawn in where I want it to instead of fucking fucked off location.
Oh my god.
No, it actually worked this time. Yeah, do the turnabout. Get that thing out of the way. Fly down there with your helicopter. Stay kind of low when you get there. Oh. Alright. Yeah. No. Ooh, damn it. Alright. 2 hands on the fucking controller. Yeah. Are you at the airport or over at the train stop? Underneath the freeway. Oh, yeah. Wow, it's been a while since I had that one. Yep. I hope you're in an armored vehicle. No, 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 because as soon as you pick that up, you are going to be swarmed by cops. Okay. I've made that mistake a couple of times. It either goes really good or it goes really, really bad. Wow, I hope you can get back to it before they blow it, before they destroy it. Oh, okay. Whoops. Yeah. That's a blooper reel there. And this, children, is what happens when you don't pay attention. Oh, he says, I'm pulling out the heavyweight. Oh, you probably used quite a few of them running that car. I know I tend not to. I have to make sure I double check mine. It's just because, you know. I just look around for the little green arrow. I don't pay attention to that shit. It sounded like it.
Oh, shit!
I thought we did alright on the Act 2. Wow, yeah, I understand that, but discombobulated. Yeah, that usually happens when you hit a rotor. Oh, I did give you fair warning. It's alright. It's what you got Lester for. Yeah, yeah. Lester will work. Yeah, but on these, the prep work, I've never had any problem with it. Unless, of course, try to use it too quick. Too close together is, or what I should say. No, she's still around. Oh man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Said, I will not throw myself under the bus. But that rotor jumped out and got me. Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh. It was awfully nice of you. Yeah, and just as I got finished, my girl woke up and said, I watched the TV. Like, well, alright then. Nah, you made it through like a couple of setups and you're like, okay, sorry, but I got a tap. And that's just the way it goes. Mm-hmm.
You through to your garage? You, need me to bring you a ride? I'll get there as soon as I can.
I do, just because it's the most annoying one. You know what I mean? The rest of them is just basically go here, kick in the door, go over here, shoot this person, and you're gone. You know what I mean? And turn it back, you gotta go all the way over here, pick it up, drive it all the way back while you listen to the dumbasses behind you. Yeah, I usually just use the buzzard and fly out there real quick. You know, stay kind of low. It kind of, I don't know, my experience is with this because of the railguns that they have down there, that if I fly down a little low, it tends to help avoid being shot by those, as to whereas if I'm up, you know, kind of high in the air, you know, they tend to shoot you down fairly easy. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Yeah, well, I mean, you just kicking in the door and shooting a few people ain't no big deal, you know. Most of the time it's just getting away from the cops where I tend to use most of the armor on those. Yeah, they'll stay open. You just can't, like, buy snacks or mod a car or shit like that. The army ammunition will stay open. Not on the setups or the prep work. You know what I mean? Now the actual high setups, they'll shut it down. Trying to keep you, you know, because back in the day, you know, when we did the prison break, I would stop at the nearest ammunition, buy a gun, and then buy like 5,000 rounds for that said gun. And then go to the prison. And even, you know, sometimes we'd have to restart over a couple of times, so it's like, alright, we'll just jump in the prison bus and we'll drive down to the ammunition there in Sandy Shores and get our armor and go back in. And it didn't take them very long to catch on to that, and they're like, no, we're gonna put a stop to this. And it's not like we were glitching or anything. The fucking door was open, you know, taking advantage of the situation. Yeah. Trying to break into a prison with no with no body armor. Well, a little bit, but that's just stupid. Yeah. Yeah, definitely don't mind helping. You're about to find out. What? Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely getting started. He must not have too many, may not know very many people on the game. It's the only thing I can think of. Dude, I wouldn't. That's what it sounded like. Hmm. Yeah, it definitely sounds like they need to be helped out a little bit. Someone to help them understand what's going on. Oh man, I was so lost, you know, I'm trying to figure this out when I first started. You know, like I told you, I was running to ATM machines to put my money in the bank. I didn't realize you could do it through the phone, you know what I mean? And shit like that. And, you know, it took me a minute to figure out a lot of this stuff, you know, but that's way back when you didn't even have a quarter of what's going on right now, you know what I mean? So that's just that much more information you got to fucking sift through to figure out what you need and what you don't need right away, you know. And then you start looking at all the vehicles and you're like, ooh, you know. And then you know, and then you start thinking, well, if I'm only making 15 for this and this cost is 5 million, dude, I'm gonna be here fucking forever. Wow, what the hell was that? Hold on. And you know, I mean, that's how I looked at it. You know, I mean, when I first started, you know, and then after a minute, you know, it's like, okay, I got me 2 cars that I like. I got me a 2-car garage. You know, so don't need anything else at the moment because all I'm basically doing is races, contact missions, and survivals. You know what I mean? So I had what I needed, and then it's like, okay, I looked for my first 10-car garage apartment. So that way, when I started accumulating enough money to buy something worthwhile, I'd have somewhere to put it besides my little rinkety 2-car garage I was using. And I didn't see any reason to waste money on a 4-car garage or a 6-car garage, you know. And just fuck it, I'll get me a nice apartment, a decent location, and then and then after I got that, I saved up the 3 million for the Buzzard and the Rhino tank. You know, because that's basically the only two Pegasus vehicles that were worth buying. You know, and so it's like, okay. So once I got those, it was just okay. Now I can buy a Zentorno or work for a supercar so that I can compete better in the races. And did some of the death matches and the contact missions. Because they were fun, something new, something different. You know what I mean? And was really, really into the the PvP aspect of the game and everything. And then I started realizing, well, there's really not very much money in this. And while I've done some of the new stuff, I haven't participated in all of it. You know what I mean? I've done a little bit of each, just to kind of get a taste for what it was, and everything. And make sure that I can unlock whatever it was that I had to do to unlock, like the Tron bike and a few other things here and there. Oh, they're nice. You know what I mean? They're a great one-person bike. They are seriously way overpriced. $2 million for a bike that I can pay 900,000 for a different one. It's just outrun it, and I can carry 2 people on it. It just didn't make any sense. It is a novelty item, and I wasn't going to buy it until I fucking ran out of shit to buy, and then it came up on sale for 1.6, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's kind of like the Chernobog that I bought. It's just, there it is. Don't really ever use it, but there it is. And, the couple times I've pulled it out, I've actually outran people and buzzards with it. And, so it has been useful. Spiraling into my clubhouse and had to go over to, like, my meth lab, which is on the other side of the fucking desert. And, so it's not a bad vehicle, and it's 20 grand if somebody blows it up, so that's even better. Speaking of which, vehicle request. Yeah. Yeah, it'll come in. Yeah, most definitely. It'll be a nice little refund for you. Oh, so you did buy all three of them? Yeah, yeah, those are nice to have. Damn, man, why is my time so fucked up? Oh man, shouldn't be having this cooldown time.
Crossing these railroad tracks and saw the train.